Good morning. This is Anita of Anita's Walking Journey. Earlier I was going to say good morning, America. So I'm going to say good morning, America. This is God's land. And He has created everything that's in this land. And everyone that walks upon this land. God owns it all. He owns everything. He owns everything. And I'm going through something last night, trying to keep my flesh down. And I felt an attack on Saturday, but God moved me out. He moved me, and it was a blessing that I went to where I went to on Saturday. So it was a blessing. It was a blessing. Wow, that new store. And so on Sunday, I felt something, but I didn't let it bother me. And then when I realized what was happening, I received a phone call, and it's like, wow, here we go again. You can tell when somebody is trying to be nice and is genuine, but you can tell when a person is being nice to try to manipulate you. And that's what was happening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that spirit of manipulation. And I was hungry, physically hungry. I was caught off guard because my body was not nourished. So because I was actually physically hungry, I was caught off guard. But I quickly picked it up in my spirit quickly. Excuse my bunch of words. I quickly picked it up in my spirit what was happening. And so the confusion, I heard it. The battle in the person's mind, I heard it. The manipulation, I felt it. And the only thing I can say to people that are going through right now, when you have someone that's constantly fighting, constantly just saying these words, well, I don't understand this, and I don't know why this. It's because there's confusion within their mind. It's because it's confusion within their mind. And there's confusion within their heart. And they can't understand things because they're not looking at things. They're just looking at the surface. They're looking at the surface. They're not looking at actions. They're not looking at the heart. They're not seeking God on why this happened and why that happened. They're not doing that. All they're doing, they're just letting their mind just run control. They're letting Satan take over their mind. And I saw that, and it was a blessing. That word was truly meant for me that my pastor spoke on yesterday, a battle in the mind. And it was no more than 7 hours later when the phone call came to me, and I realized that's what's going on. And I heard it, and I'm like, wow. I even heard so many words from the Lord. It's a pattern with this person. And I just heard so many things, and the only thing I could say is just wow. It was just a wow. And the more I kept saying wow, the more I kept hearing the devil squirm. Not calling that person the devil, but how the devil was using that person to attack me. And I'm sorry. I know I'm not sorry. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And I know what only thing that's happened is that I'm getting closer and closer to my blessing. I'm getting closer to my blessing. And I refuse to let anybody, friend, family, or foe, distract me from what God has already spoken to me and shown me. I'm not going to let that happen. So whatever the devil's plans and schemes, God already canceled that. He canceled that. So I don't walk in the spirit of fear anymore. I follow God. I gave it to God, and I'm going to watch him, how he's going to come through for me like he's always done. There's things I've prayed for and asked for. I didn't get it right then, but I got it when God gave it to me. And it's amazing how God has blessed me going through this divorce. There's things I prayed for, whew, oh my gosh, years ago, and I'm seeing how things are coming to me now. When God pulled me out of this marriage, when he said my time was up, when he said it's time, when he came for me, I saw how things started to fall into place for me. Not saying that nothing is falling in place for my soon-to-be ex-husband, but I'm speaking for me because I know what God has done in my life, and I see what he's doing in my life. And every time my blessings getting ready to come, somebody comes and wants to agitate me, wants to move me, but this time it is not going to work, because what God said, it is so. 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 So this is Anita on Anita's walking journey. I encourage everybody that is going through some sort of emotional stress or physical stress. No matter what you're going through on today, stay connected to God. Just as my pastor said, it's okay to get angry, but just don't sin. Don't curse that person out. Just continue to pray for them. If you can't say an open prayer to them, just pray it in your mind. Just say, Lord, be with this person. And I kept saying that, Lord, please be with him. Please, Lord, speak to him. Because I did not want to go into a battle of saying negative stuff. And I had to be honest. God pulled me out of this marriage because there's things he wants me to do. I wasn't meant to stay in a life of corruption and chaos and argument and fussing and fighting. That was never my life. I walked into that. I was disobedient to the word when God told me no, but I still wasn't designed for all of that. So even through all of that heartache and pain, I still kept my bearings as a wife. I still kept my bearings as a mother. I still kept my bearings as myself. I still kept my bearings as an employee. But the only thing that I saw that was happening was that my spirit was slowly dying, and God couldn't have that because he had plans for me. Some things had to die off of me before God to use me. So I encourage everybody, stay connected to God. Trust God through everything, because when you trust God, you know you come out to be a winner. You are always victorious in God's side. God will always vindicate you. God will do things. You think you're looking for this, and God rewards you with that. So let God handle this. Let God lead you, guide you, move you, mold you, speak to you, hold you, love you, and watch how your blessings will come just like that. This is Anita, and still on your throne of grace, you pray for that one. You pray for your spouse, whether you're going through a divorce or not. Pray for them, because they still need prayer. They still need God's help. They still need to be delivered. It's not about them, it's about their soul. So again, this is Anita on Anita's Walking Journey. God bless you. I love you. And you have a wonderful day.